Morning. It is January 28th and it is chill. We are just stuck in this, like, I'm assuming cloud up on this ridge line. Kind of had a feeling, even though it was for the best running out of that rain last night because it was super cold, that being up at this elevation, we were not going to get out of camp at 6, even though that was the very loose plan. Woke up at 5 this morning, stuck my hand out of the sleeping bag, and I was like, there's no way. So the trail, I think somewhere over there. Hopefully this cloud burns off a little bit because it is so cold. So cold. All right, we'll see what we can get into today. There's a little sunny patch. Sun's trying to burn through. Okay, so we're just gonna follow the cairn route. The ridgeline route should be up there, but we're not gonna see anything anyway. So hopefully both routes are just as easily traveled. We're just gonna follow cairns. All right. Yeah, I know. We should have gone up to the ridgeline. The mist is starting to burn off. It's giving me FOMO that we're not up there. Oh well. We chose our path and we're sticking to it. I mean, we could climb back up, I guess. I don't know. It's still pretty down here. Well, sometimes the TA does it to you, sometimes you do it to yourself. We gave ourselves a mini roller coaster this morning. We dropped don't drop this on my face. Dropped elevation pretty aggressively, and then we're just starting to go through a lot of this tussock stuff, and don't really know what the trail down by the creek is about. So instead, we're doing a nice little climb back up to go back down to the ridgeline, but in the end, I think it's going to be worth it. So, bushwhacking back up to the ridgeline. Oh, I already can tell this is going to be worth it. A little bit of schwack morning. Oh, but that's pretty. Okay, so technically, we're on the track, at least the map overlay, which I think the GPX track is slightly wrong. I think we need to be on that ridge line right where from Magpie's shoulder, but technically we're on the GPX track. So I think we're gonna aim for here to where it hopefully reconnects with the ridge line as it comes down. So we just did a little bit of up, about to go back down. We'll find it eventually. Still, yeah, it's easier than doing the tussocks. I also like doing this stuff more, so more joy. That's what you look for in hiking, right? More joy, and this definitely is giving that. So might be a little bit longer, but she is what she is. Let's get up. I think it should be at the top of this. Yeah, well worth it. Well worth the morning detour. Oh baby, there we go. top. Let me hit you with it one time. Oh. Always be open to alter your plans. We would have been down in that valley, cussing life, just walking around tussocks. But willing to go a little bit, backtrack a little bit uphill, and whew, the reward is stellar. So just chatted with a Nobo up on this ridgeline. Give me one sec. That view is just gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, there's barking spiders up here. So just chatted with a Nobo up on this ridgeline, and apparently somebody, because ultimately the camp stream hut was our goal last night too before it started raining, but somebody apparently got there at like 11. So what I was saying is somebody apparently got there at like 11 p.m. last night. So apparently there's still crazy people out on the TA that are treating it like an American trail or the PCT where you hike until 11. I remember when I used to have the energy for that. Once you hit the age of 50, I'm telling you, energy just goes downhill, at least for me personally. But I'm so curious who that is. So curious. If I don't know how if people find these videos, but if you're a hiker and you did the TA this year and you passed Stag Saddle on January 27th and got to the Camp Stream hut at 11 p.m., please let me know who you are. I'm so curious.
My guide again. Hold on. Did we go down to the hut?
Pretty sure. Well, thank you for the sign. A dawdles in the mist. A diddly dawdly. So, don't know if I lost the trail or what, but I've been following the stakes. But even if I did lose the trail, there's a road over there, it looks like, or at least a wider track, so we don't have to do this tussock nonsense. But honestly, I don't know where I would have lost the track. There were markers everywhere. I don't know. I don't question existence anymore. Life is a mystery. Just go along with it and you'll be a lot more happy if you don't question the whys of the world. Yeah, so we didn't actually lose the trail. It's just...
It kind of peters out.
Yeah, it's just people kind of pick whatever way they want to down that hill. So somebody left a big arrow. Up-o diddle, da fiddle, middle, kiddle, siddle, diddle, bo, 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 bo. All right, we're going places.
We are.
Today might be a weird day. Strap in.
Uh-oh. Where actually are we?
Don't know. I'm pretty sure it's this way though. Half a mile from McTwizzle Hut. You pass this creek. I think you drop down out of those ridges. So if you want to do no filter, no problem, I'd get the water here before getting to the hut where there are privies that they're not going to pollute the water, but there's more chances that you could get sick downstream of the hut. So it's also not the McTwizzle Hut. It's called the Camp Stream Hut. I don't know how y'all will get that so wrong. Come on, guys. The name's easy. McTwizzle the Dizzle.
You're just having a lot of fun with the name Twizzle, huh?
Yeah, your hair's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been just making noises and like goofy, like twizzle dizzle, shizzle for like 45 minutes.
Oh, remember? They call me Young Lion.
Oh, no.
Little
You're
Lion.
getting back into your NCT jokes and I don't like it.
No, it's not happening. All right, we go that way. P.S. I am very glad. P.S. Very glad we decided to schwack up to the ridgeline, because this down low trail, I think we would have been very frustrated and we wouldn't have gotten those awesome views. So yeah, that ridgeline trail is very beautiful and very easy. Do yourself a favor. Oh, cute little hut. Would have been nice if we would have made it here yesterday. Oh well. 1898. That's bonkers. It would have been really cool to make it here. There's a lot of flat spots outside. I'll film those in a second. So cool. 1898, before the 1900s. All right, I'm going to look at the book real quick. Keep on moving. That is awesome. Just the historic part of it is super cool. Again, I wouldn't necessarily want to stay in there. It makes me a little claustrophobic, but really, really cool. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Wasn't quick enough to get her, but I think this was the Coal River crossing. Fairly straightforward, just wet feet. Nice little uphill. Get those legs a pumping. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Came from in there somewhere. Now we're getting views of the lake. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Oh, buddy. So, just waiting here for Magpie, and I think I've said this before in one of my videos, if not at least once at Thru hike, is you don't really have epiphanies on trail, but you get hit with like moments of extreme clarity, if that makes sense. I wouldn't call it epiphanal, but it's close, but you don't really have like what the quintessential epiphany. Why I'm saying this is because I was walking along and I started really thinking about what thru hiking has given me these past few years, and one of the biggest gifts I think it has given me is the ability to suffer well. And that's not a bad thing, that's a really, really good thing. So not just the ability to suffer, but the ability to suffer well. There's a difference there. So the ability to suffer and thrive is what I mean, is being very good at being in uncomfortable situations and finding enjoyment in them, finding just like happiness, like finding a spot in yourself that puts you through those moments. And it transitions very well very, very well to quote unquote regular life. And I think those are the biggest gifts that you get on through hikes, not just stuff that applies directly to the trail, but if you can take it off trail with you, that's one of the greatest gifts. And I think that's one of the ones that I do appreciate the most. It's definitely one of the most beneficial and heavy ones that has influenced my life. It's just the ability to suffer well. When you got to wake up and grind out work in the off season, and if you have to wake up early, 4 or 5 a.m., it makes it easier while still being difficult, if that makes sense, because you've already done extremely difficult things and successfully accomplished those goals and got through them. So it makes the quote-unquote hard of regular life easier in a sense. So the ability to suffer well, I would say that's one of my greatest gifts that I've received while through hiking. Sorry for the rant, but it just came to me while I was appreciating a beautiful lake. Poke the belly. So it is 11:47 a.m. and we are 17 and a half miles from the center of town. So if we can hold a 3-mile-per-hour pace for 6 more hours, we should get there around 6 p.m. It's mostly, you have this kind of like pseudo single 2-track, and then it's like a lot of road coming up. At least 10 miles of it, it's road. So in theory, unless there's a big obstacle, we should be able to hold a pace. So we're gonna get after it. Gotta get to that grocery store. So hungry. All right. So it is exactly 2 o'clock and we are almost exactly 10 miles from the heart of town. So we're really cruising. Should be able to get there now 5:30 the latest. Definitely going over 3 miles per hour, so might take a break between here and there, but if we don't, yeah, get there 5:30. That road, I'm about to hop onto Lily Road in a little less than half a mile, and then it's just 2 tracks stepping in. Whew! We're moving. We are moving good. Keeping that pace. Let's get it. road 2-track step. Well, not any 2-track stepping. Road stepping now. Sub 10 miles. 2:08. Let's get it. Town's over yonder somewhere. It's amazing what food cravings will power you to get. Whew, getting after it. Oh wow. Took a wee break. We are now 7.5 miles from town. It is right around 3. So just gonna keep on keeping on. Ooh. Beautiful road walk. Beautiful. You can see that fog still just sitting in those mountains. I don't know exactly where Stag Saddle was. I'm assuming behind these ranges, so that might not have been the fog we had this morning, but it's still sitting heavy up there. Yeah. So we are about 2 miles from town. I think we're about to get onto some type of single track or maybe 2-track. It's 4:24, I think, when I checked the clock. 4:24, 4:25. Yeah, awesome timing. Whew. We've taken 1 break today, 2 breaks. Very micro breaks, and just been cruising. It's been real noise. Real noise. I wonder what we're gonna do first in town. Grocery store or food place? I don't know. We gotta get there first. All right, let's get it. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It says TA. Town is to our right. For some reason, the TA. I know. Let's see where we are. Very strange. I don't think this actually goes where we want it to go. TA walkway. And then, map overlay is different than this. We want to go on the homestead track. We're looking for the homestead track. Okay. All right, let's go find the homestead track. Very confusing. The ground signs are different than the GPX overlay as of 2022, 2023. This might be a new development. Don't know. But it goes the wrong way than what we want to do. So we're gonna go look for the homestead track. Yeah, this is definitely what the GPX line follows. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be a tad bit confusing, but the GPX overlay has you on, I think this is qualified as the homestead track from looking at that map. But then it says TA walkway in another place, so I don't know. Yeah, make your own judgment. There's many routes in the town. You can go left, you can go right, you can go forward.
I don't even know if that one to the left even goes to town.
This might just go to the lake.
There's supposed to be a lakeside track though.
Oh. Look at how crystal clear that. Ooh, can't even blue. Look at how crystal blue that water is. Wow. So I don't know if we stayed on the track the entire time, but we walked the beach a lot, which was really beautiful. Mile from town, baby. Sorry, I just can't stop filming it. Every time we get around a corner, it's a better vantage point. It's just so beautiful. Wow. Food time? Look at all the rock cairns. It would be an amusement park for our favorite person. Wow. It's clear. Wow, that's pretty. That bush is pretty too. Alright, we're in town. Now we're just looking for a spot to eat. That is not $40
Per plate.
per plate. We just want hiker grub. If not, we'll just get a lot of grocery store food.
It's also very expensive.
$40 per plate.
I mean, it's a lamb rack, to be fair.
Okay, let's go find something else. Really wanted to go here, but it's only breakfast. Oh, this would have been the spot to go.
We could eat breakfast here tomorrow.
We got a big day tomorrow. We could though. Alright, to the Foursquare to resupply for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. That is by far the best Foursquare I've been to yet in New Zealand. Lake Tekapo, you know your clientele. They're doing it right. I'm gonna show you the spread.
It's pretty unusual for a Foursquare to be more than a convenience store.
Well, sometimes Foursquares were grocery stores that we saw, but like that was like a full like
That's a nice one.
full spread. So I'm gonna show you the spread. Magpie got a bag. I shoved stuff in my pack. I did buy another can. I can't seem to avoid going to a grocery store without buying a can of chili, but we'll show you once we get to the holiday park. I go try to find camp. I think we've seen campgrounds this big, but not holiday parks. This is like its full own complex. This is like all holiday park. Looney Tunes living. Okay, I promised you the shot of the goods, the treasure. Look at what this Foursquare had. They had these chonky cookies, the stag chili that I've been looking for again for so long. They had crispy chicken on rice, this roasted chicken panini thing that I'm gonna be banging out tomorrow on that road walk. This one I'm gonna be banging out tomorrow on that road walk. Just, oh, all the goodies. So, also had some sriracha. The sriracha was kind of pricey, but I needed some. Got a little hydrating drink, Coca-Cola Zero, and we are in our camp spot 221. Like the Lion King, just like the Lion King, everything the sun touches is holiday park, which is pretty nutso to me. Magpie said there's been ones this big, but I don't think so. But yeah, we got our tent set up. This is our little patch of land. It is what it is. It's flat. It lets our tent dry out. So there has become a malfunction in the tent. Let's see if I can film it. Right there, you can see ripped mosquito netting. It's not the internal layer, so the mosquitoes still keep off us. It's the shell layer. Magpie was trying to set up this side.
Got stuck.
And she got very...
I yanked it a little too hard.
Yeah, she grabbed it too hard instead of putting the pole down, so that broke, but yeah, that's what it's about. And we're gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit in this shady patch, eat some dinner. Good stuff. We got here with enough time for the tent to dry out, enough time for a little bit of chill time before tomorrow. I think it's like 33 miles on the road walk, so Whew, let's rest while we can. All right, time to eat the chicken and rice first. I want the stag chili, but maybe that's gonna be a midnight munch. For now, I think it'll be the chicken and rice. All right, end of the day. Did 27 miles, 28 miles-ish by 5 o'clock. Did town things, and we're in camp by 6:40. A plus. All right. Oh yeah. Well, I'll say tomorrow. I'll let them know tomorrow what the good news is. All right. Bye. Food time. I had to show proof. I don't go back on my word. Once I say I'm gonna eat the stag chili, she's gonna get 8. Second dinner time. Oh yeah, that's nice. With a little bit of cheese in there. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just over here doing my thing. Ooh. She's over there.